Hey guys, it's KJ4A, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play for Rimworld. This is still Alpha 9, it's Season 4, and this is going to be Episode 1. Alright, so you might be asking, well, we're still in Alpha 9, why are we starting a new, season of this? Well, first of all, my save file got corrupt. They've done a lot of hot fixes to this game since they released Alpha 9. I mean, I'm on like version 9E, so, they've done a lot of, updates to this version, and my save files did keep carrying over, but this last one just killed it. My save file got corrupt or something, I lost it, so I'm going to start over, and I'm going to also mod the game. I got this really cool mod. It's called EDB interface, and it gives you a lot of neat things. Like I can click on my guys up here. The gear, they have their gear over here. Well, hold on. Their character thing is like more to the side over here. I could look at the inventory from my colony. A lot of this stuff on this this mod, I'm not too sure of. I just got it, so I will be learning along with you guys. And yeah, so let's get started. I've taken my three guys here, and I've named them after people who made nice comments on my last video. We got Custard Dog, an old friend of mine. We got Brandywine. Brandywine's been commenting on my videos forever, and I don't think she signed up for Google Plus or something because I can never respond to her comments, so I figured I'd put her in the game. And we got Mecky, who gave me some nice tips in my last video as well. So let me go through and show you their stats. Alright, so I'm not going to go through and tell you what each one is, but there's Custard Dog. He's got some construction, research, social. Pretty good character. Their traits and incapable of, I made sure they weren't that big of a deal on any of these characters. If you care enough about what these skills are, just pause the game. Alright, right here we got Mecky. He's a grower, good shooter, good medic. And then we got Brandywine, who's a good miner, decent shooter, got some social skills. She's my best social character. One thing I'm lacking with is social on this Let's Play, but hopefully we'll either find someone better that's got social, or she does have a burning passion for it. So hopefully she'll level up pretty fast with social. And let me show you the map. We did start off next to a steam geyser, which is really nice. And we're just going to start over here. And yeah, not too bad of a map here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the orbital trade beacon. Now the orbital trade beacon, I make that first because this is where my first stockpile is going to be. And we will put it, I'm trying to think of where I want to put my buildings. Let me see. I think we could put a choke point right here. We're eventually going to get rid of this. So I'm thinking a choke point right here would be pretty good. And possibly a choke point right here. Got some food down here. Should probably grab that. Yeah. Okay, so let's make our choke points. And the way I make choke points in this game is I go to zones and I go to dumping stockpiles. Dumping stockpiles, there's these granite chunks all over the place. Sandstone chunks. There's chunks of crap all over the place, and you have to haul those out of the way, and you put those in a dumping stockpile. So what I do is I make a dumping stockpile like this, and then I use it as like a makeshift wall for defense. So there you go. So I just made like a little makeshift wall there, and all you have to do is go to your stockpile, clear everything, and then set it up for chunks. Go to your stockpile, clear all, set it up for chunks. Stockpile, clear all, set it up for chunks. And we will do the same thing in the north. Dumping stockpile, thinking like right here. Wonder where I want to put the... Yeah. Eventually this is going to come out of there, so the door being there won't really matter. Plus you can walk over these chunks, it just slows you down, gives you some protection. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. And the same thing, clear all chunks. Clear all chunks. Okay, now we're going to need the orbital beacon. So the orbital beacon, you place this down because the orbital beacon is what you need to trade with people. So basically what happens is you set down the orbital beacon, and then if you contact other people in space, flying around your planet, you contact them and then you can trade stuff, but the stuff has to be within a certain circumference of your orbital beacon, and you can see the white lines right there. So what you do is you put down the orbital beacon, and then you can hit a little button that sets a stockpile in the exact circumference of the orbital beacon. It's really cool. I don't know if I want it to be over there. I'm thinking right here. I'm trying to think of where I want to put my buildings. Right there. All right, now with that down, we have to set our zones for growing plants. So, let me see where I want to do this. I want this to be targeted. Oh, that needs to be built. All right, let's have that get built. We're going to go to the overview. And, oh, look at this. So, with the new UI, they show you these little brackets on the sides, I guess, for stuff that people are really good at. Anyway, we're going to go to manual, and we're going to go to firefighting. Patient, those are priority skills, along with repairing. Priority skills mean those are my priority skills. Those need to get done before everything else. And doctoring is definitely one of those priority skills. So is wardening. It's not that bad. 6 of 20 for average relevant skill. That's not bad for a warden. I thought social would be a real problem. We don't have to worry about cooking yet. We don't have to worry about hunting. Construction needs to go to a 2 for everybody. Growing for my grower needs to go to a 2. So that means I want this person to grow over all else except for my main priority skills. But the problem is construction's a 2, so we'll put construction up to 3. So that way they'll grow and then do constructing. Okay, so mining I'm not really worried about right now. I only have 2 people who can plant cut, and they're not that good at it. It kind of sucks. But that will be skill level 3. Alright, so with that all done, we will now set up some trees for these guys to cut down. Chop wood. And get to it, guys. We also have to set up some hauling options for these guys. So they will haul everything. And Brandywine is now building the orbital trade beacon. This is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted her to do first. Now that the orbital trade beacon is finished, you just go right here, create stockpile, and that's a stockpile. Now, we don't want them bringing certain things to this stockpile, though, so let's go see what we got here. They will not bring chunks. They will bring corpses. I do not want humanoid corpses in the stockpile. It will upset people. Animal corpses and mechs are fine. Okay. Alright, so there they go. So they're going to be cutting down trees and basically hauling stuff, getting stuff, you know, somewhat organized. I do have to make some bedrooms for them, so let's come over here and go to structure. We will make some wood walls, and I will make them some bedrooms. Huh. Alright, so, well, I don't want to interfere with that. So I think right here could be the one side of the bedrooms. I usually make a 6x5, and I'm still gonna make a 6x5, but I'm thinking about doing it the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wall. Yeah. So I'm going to make these a little bit different than the other bedrooms I've made. They're still going to be 6x5. Everything's going to be the same place. I'm just going to put the door in a separate area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wall. Okay, so we'll cancel where we want the doors to be. And I'm thinking the doors can be right here, here, and here. And then we will put the beds right here. The reason you give them such a spacious inventory, a spacious bedroom, is because it helps with their happiness. Happiness, for those of you who are not aware of, is a huge deal in this game. You have to keep your people happy, or they will have psychotic breaks and be a pain in the butt. Now, next thing we need to do is make a solar power thing. Where do I want to put this? Trying to think where I want to put this. I guess right here is just as good a spot as any. We're going to want a wind turbine as well. And wind turbines, you don't want them to be obstructed by anything else. I think this is a pretty good spot for a wind turbine. Yeah. And then we'll make a solar panel. That's going to... Solar panel. Make that right here. I'm kind of deciding where I want to put some of these things, like future walls and Also where I want to put stuff like batteries, because these things need to go to batteries. Alright, so we'll put the batteries... how about right here? It's a good spot for batteries. So I'm thinking that'll be a door, then the batteries. Okay, and then we will go ahead and put a door in there. Where's the doors? So these are automatic doors. They will still open up if you don't have power, but they'll just open up slower. All right, this thing is blocked by trees. So what we're gonna do is what you want to do for your wind generators, your wind turbines, is you want to put down flooring in this white area. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to floors, wooden floor. There we go. Okay, the next thing we need to do is that'll get rid of all the trees and stuff in the area that's blocking it. If you click on it, it actually says right here. If I click on the floor, the wind turbine, if I can, there you go. It's just blocked by trees, so they will take care of that. All right, so we got that. Let's go ahead. I just minimized the game by accident. I don't know if that's going to mess up the recording or not, but anyway, let's go ahead and take furniture and make ourselves a door. Structure, and make ourselves a wooden door right here. Then we need to give orders to chop down trees in here. Nah, forget about chopping down the trees. Just cut the plants. There you go. Okay, and now they're going to sleep. Okay, guys, I'm back. And, oh my god, the game crashed on me. I didn't save. I had to do this all over again. It took about 10 minutes. And I got us back to about where we were. The buildings are a little bit shifted here and there. But in the long run, I think they're in better spots. So we're going to continue going. So, man, what a pain. But, you know, that's what happens when you play games in early alpha. You just have to accept it. We're going to set up some batteries over here to be made. And one thing I noticed on this map is we don't have any steel in our area. At least none that I saw. I think over here is the closest steel we have, and that's a real problem. I think we're going to have to start mining a lot earlier than I expected to. So, I think we'll do that. Let's set up some orders to mine, and I think right here is as good a spot as any. And there we go. Let's take a look at the overview. I set up the overview the same as before, but we're going to do a little bit more mining. 7 of 20, 10 of 20. Okay, you are our miner. Take construction up to 3, put plant cutting up to 4. I need you to mine. That's Custard Dog. Alright, so we are getting some power now. We need those batteries built. They're making the solar generator. Let's go ahead and start up some power conduits. So this can come right through... No, not through there. I've got a specific area I want it to go through. Let's have it go right through here. Might have to do it there, I'm not sure. And go up here to the batteries. And come down here. Should be perfect. As soon as they are done sleeping, we will have them get up and do that. What I'm doing is, as I'm mining into the... yep, see? As I was mining into the mountain, I was hoping I'd find some steel in the mountain. And that's exactly what I did, so that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at our inventory. See what we have. We have a bunch of chunks. We have granite chunks, sandstone chunks, and limestone chunks. We could do something with that stuff, by the way. And that's it. We don't have a lot of resources. Thinking the resources don't show up unless they're in our stockpile. So we have more resources than it looks like, but not that many. All right. So why is the other dude mining? Let's see. Who's mining with Custard Dog? It's Brandywine. So let's see what Brandywine's got going on here. Oh, no, Brandywine's the one I want mining. Custard Dog, 4? Because there's nothing to construct. And he can't cut plants. Ugh. Custard Dog, what are you good at? Researching. Okay. Alright, so... Yeah, I guess you can mine for now. We need Meki to be cutting plants. What is Meki doing? Meki is cutting plants, but we need more plants being cut. Why won't Custer make this battery? Can Custer construct? Yeah, Custer can construct. Why is he making that battery? Probably don't have enough resources. Well, they're mining out the resources I need, so there he goes. Okay. Alright, Mech, you need to prioritize cutting these plants. There you go. At least that one, so they can get in there quicker. Alright, now they're making the batteries. Okay. Yeah, we just need to get some steel. Hopefully there'll be more steel in this mountain, because if there's not, we're screwed. We will also set up some orders to haul these rocks. I also want these rocks to be hauled because if someone does come in and attack, they could use these rocks as cover. Same thing with these rocks up here. Oh, what should we call this place? Well, let's call this place... I don't know, I can't really think. Modville. I don't know, I'm not really good at thinking up names. Since this is my first modded series, I will call it Modville. I don't have a ton of mods in this series, but I will be making more mods. Or I'll be getting more mods as time permits. The thing is, I'm a little nervous with mods because I'm worried that they will break the game. You know, I mean, I don't like losing save files, but hopefully it won't be too much of an issue. All right, so our batteries are finally getting power, and everything's hooked up. So the next thing now we're gonna start looking at security, and we're gonna put some steel turrets up here. We'll put one right here. Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and claim this. And then let's deconstruct it. Yeah, we got to get that out of the way. And it looks like it's going to take a while, too. Oh, no, Custard Dog's helping. Oh, man. Actually, there looks like there's a lot of steel in here. Thank goodness for that. Really happy about there being a lot of steel in here. Alright, so... what do we got here? Somebody is visiting, so be it. An escape pod. Oh, look at this. We got somebody. Okay. Who do I want to rescue them? Well, Brandywine, why don't you rescue them? Look at that. Rescue. No prisoner bed. Well, why are they a prisoner? They're just, like, I'm rescuing them, but... alright, fair enough. I don't want them staying with my batteries. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to furniture. We're going to make a wooden bed right here. Mech, you got to make that wooden bed. And then we're going to turn this into a prisoner's bed. And then Brandywine's going to go get him. Wait, what? No available, usable, non-prisoner bed, I see. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, why would they be a prisoner? Okay, well, just hang in there. We'll get you. Actually, what I'll do is I'll draft Brandywine and I'll run her down there. Yeah, I was gonna say, why would I be, like... why would, like, they make it like I'm capturing them? Alright, so... now you can rescue them. I wonder if these are one of the guys that, like, I'll have to give back to their colony. Because I know, like, you can, like, rescue people from other colonies and, like, give them back and then they'll love you, but I want to keep this person. Alright, let's take a look at them. Oh, wow. It's a pretty useless character, to be honest. And it can't fight at all, but all its other stats are really nice. Gets medicine. Alright, we'll give it medicine. I should have a doctor set up, too, so... who's my doctor? Mech. Mech, you're my doctor. We'll let Mech sleep. Oh, look at these two. They're face to face. Isn't that adorable? A group of hungry whatever's just arrived. Try to eliminate them before they decimate. Oh, a group of hungry beavers or some crap. Okay, well, I can't get rid of all them. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some turrets up. Sandbags. Custard Dog, make the turrets. Mech, get up. Heal this dude. Brandywine, make the damn turret. Wow, that's a good doctor right there. Damn, man, he got healed hardcore. How's that healing, bro? Oh God, he's not mad, or he's not happy. Oh, he's depressive. Oh, he's got a natural thing with depressive. Whatever. That's okay. Yeah. Ugh, I hate that depressive trait. You guys need to finish this stuff. Build that. Mech. Build that. Yeah, those beavers are gonna go crazy and like, oh. He didn't join me, did he? Nah. Okay, so I healed him. So he's not part of my team. I'm just making people happy, I guess. Guys, seriously. Those beavers are going to eat everything in the south, but eventually I'm assuming they'll come up here and eat my stuff as well. So we gotta make ourselves some turrets. Because I'm gonna shoot those beavers down. Really? Can you, if I ask you guys to make these, can you please just keep going until they're done? Yeah, that's a problem. If you set someone to prioritize to craft something, they shouldn't stop. Okay, a local boar's gone mad. Hopefully he's in the south, and he is. So if we could just get these turrets made and get them some power, we should be okay. The batteries are right here. It's going to come up here. These turrets need to be on a switch. So the batteries need to come up this way, and across this way, and all the way down this way. No, actually over more. And then down like this, and then across. And then what we'll do is we will put the switch right here. So I guess we got to cancel that. Well, actually, no. Let's make that. And then we'll put the switch right here. And the switch is going to allow us to turn on and off the turrets at will. And I need everyone to start construction. Like, seriously. Oh, the boar's coming in. Ugh. Alright, well, let's get the boar, guys. Where's the boar? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Right, you got the pistol, you go over there. You got the knife, you come over here. You go right there. Man, the freaking boars are nasty. Get out of there. Jesus. 2 freaking people that are going to need to be doctored now. Okay, well, let's make this a medical bed. Okay, let's undraft everybody. And they need to craft. I need stuff crafted. Like, now. Didn't I undraft them? Or there we go. What is this stuff again? Sandstone blocks. Okay, cool. Alright, Mech is, of course, my doctor. So who's the next best doctor? Let's go with Custard. And put construction on 2, and that's fine. So you should start doctoring him. Not the best doctor in the world, but... Alright, so he's got a scratch and a scratch. He seems to be okay. Oh, there's my timer. Alright, guys, so that's going to be it for episode 1, and we'll see you next time for episode 2. Till then, take it easy.